Penis joke.
And welcome to another episode of Efferia Unshattered. I am your Dungeon Master Nerd Hala. When last we left the Black Sheep, Dustin, what happened?
Uh, well, after dealing with some really crazy accurate psychics back in why am I blanking on the name of the city? Orthadanor.
Mm-hmm.
After dealing with them, we decided to follow the mission that they gave us, and I used the term "gave" rather loosely. It was more like blackmail. To go seek out Dustin's sisters, who were supposedly accompanying a halfling, and they were told that they needed to get his name, but we didn't really know why at the time. We just figured, yeah, sure, we'll find them, go rescue them like we did his dad. Upon finding a sort of disheveled, overgrown stone temple, we discovered them fine and happy in a library filled with smut. And upon meeting this halfling, they turns out they were a dragon. Like that just kind of blew my mind. What dragons? Okay. But apparently this dragon had a task for us to undertake this trial of trust, it seemed. And after a few shenanigans and whacking crystals, we aligned our chakras and passed the test of trust. Then we underwent a couple more trials, sort of just like doing team bonding, team building exercises, exposing our soft inner cores. And if you want to find out more about that, I recommend going back and checking out the VOD for last session. Shameless plug.
Thank you.
I believe it's on the YouTube now, or is it coming up
Yes, it is on
later
YouTube.
this week? Is it already up?
Yes.
All right. I wasn't sure if it was already up or not.
Yep. It is definitely up.
Nice.
There's also a highlight on my
channel.
Yep, there's also a highlight on my channel here if you want to hear the song of the Black Sheep. A little
yes,
clip
that was
from last session.
that was glorious.
That was glorious. That was definitely the highlight.
I got you. You could play with your magic.
Thanks, Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
We'll pin that one. There we go.
And so after exposing our soft gooey centers to each other, the dragon, only known to us as Regalathar, gave a couple of boons to the party. What was it? Who was it? Zedish received an hourglass that seems to have some restorative and healing properties. And Uldren upgraded to become a pretty princess with the crown of solar ascendance made of pure sunlight.
Yee. Look at you and your nose.
Actually, it's pretty fucking princess.
I knew that was
My
coming.
apologies. Uldren is the prettiest fucking princess.
Yes.
That's damn right.
I even updated the artwork in the intro.
That explains everything. The rest of this is just like a Highlander adventure that he has to be the final princess.
There can be only one.
Complete side tangent. We need to go find the other 6 crowns, unite them under one.
Are we making Captain Princess?
Oh no.
sun, moon, other moon, earth, the river.
We just have
Aw,
Dustin turn
no
around and bend
boards.
over, and he can be the other moon.
But the twist is Aldrin has to wear all of them and they don't combine, so he just has to stack all the crowns on his head.
You know, ironically, that's almost what's going on in the home campaign that Morgan is running.
You're forming the Catholic Church to see who has the biggest hat?
I'm assembling all of the dragon masks to have the Mask of the Dragon Queen, which is ridiculously powerful.
Yeah.
Right. So, now you're a princess.
Yeah.
Do you feel any different?
Thank you, Dan.
I mean,
3 years.
I'm not really feeling any different right now.
Maybe more yourself? A little awakened?
I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to be able to sneak in the shadows with, you know, my head glowing.
Well, I believe if you make light elsewhere, then that will produce shadows for you.
That's true.
Could just turn into a floating head. The rest of you be in the shadows.
Psychological warfare. I like it.
I guess the other theory is if you're made of light, they can't technically see you?
That's a good point. Dark vision doesn't matter if there's only light that blinds everyone.
The only alternatives. All light, all dark.
Zero chill.
So,
Oop, go ahead.
oh no, I was just trying to segue to figure out what we're doing. Please go.
So what's the plan?
Well,
Are you taking us back now, or should we at least sleep on it?
I've got room here if you want to spend the night, and I may have one more challenge for you. Aldrin, Boars, are you willing?
Boris is not here, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Boris
I think
Boris
went to
is
pass
lost
out in the
in
library.
Yeah, Boris is passed out in the library.
All right. And Aldrin and Dustin, you guys all right, would you be ready for one last challenge?
Can't be worse than the last ones.
All right. Follow me to the edge of this room here. See this couch, Aldrin? Take one side and Dustin the other.
I have a question. What color is the couch? Is it a black leather couch?
Yes.
At this
So,
point, do you expect anything else?
Oh no. So you Aldrin, you take one side, Dustin, you take the other.
I've seen this game before.
Right? And when I say lift, you lift. 3, 2, 1, lift. Careful your back. So it's just a regular couch, by the way.
Why is
And,
it so sticky?
Okay, just move it like a couple of 2 feet to the left. No, just a tad more, please. A tad more. Okay, that's fine. Go.
Pivot! Pivot!
Shut up! Shut up!
Okay, thank you. That's about it. I just needed some help to move the couch.
Really?
You're a dragon and you needed help to move a couch?
Yeah, but I'm also a jokester.
Oh.
Like playing tricks on people. Anyways, if you guys want to stay the night, I've got room, and I've got some fun activities too for all the family.
More couches.
Well, no, I've got actual beds.
Actually, hold on.
No, I meant the activities.
I don't like how he said family activities.
Oh no.
We go.
Got a library that's scary.
This is absolutely the harem room.
So I've got room for just about anybody if you're interested. But of course, if you want to go on your merry way and
Slumber
go
party,
do something else, I'd
yay!
understand.
I think resting would be good. That little trial we did on the roof was a little too warm.
Yeah, but you did quite well though. Be proud.
It wasn't that bad. But sure, we can rest. Normally in these sort of rooms I don't rest so much, but sure, it's a change of pace.
You have quite a way with word. It's impressive.
Sometimes it's what we have.
Ever the poet. So, how you feeling? You got some juice left in you, or you want to head to bed right now? What about you, girls? Mara, Petra, what are you thinking?
I think it's time for, like, bedtime stories. Like, you know, we grew up with our dad always telling us stories when we went to sleep. And, I don't know, I'm in the mood for, like, either, like, I don't know, a fairy tale or something scary. Just, I don't know, what sounds fun to you guys?
Oh, that's actually very interesting. I have some. I actually have something that could help with that if you want.
Okay.
You know good fairy tales.
Well, I know a way to make all of you tell really good fairy tales. Anybody like tea?
Why, sure.
All right. Now follow me back to the main chamber.
Okay.
Nope, let me get
All right.
Boris out of there. He's not here.
That's right, Boris. Get the fuck out. It's my joint.
He just pops out of existence. We're like, ah!
Rog just like clacks their fingers and Boris just vanishes. No.
Don't feel
Well.
so good, Mr. Stark.
Oh no. Oh. So just sit right here and I'll prepare some tea. I'll be right back.
And I'm going to leave the room for a couple of minutes and go gather the ingredients to make our tea party.
So, Aldred, where have you been all of this time? What have you been doing? It's been years since we've seen you.
Well, I've been helping the Enclave. You know, doing a few jobs here and there to help out the cause. A couple of stays in prison. But,
Really? Someone managed to
Yeah.
catch you.
well, it didn't necessarily on the first time, but on the second go around, I figured it was probably better to just take a bit of a break. It was also much higher security. They didn't like that I got out the first time.
I bet they didn't. Yeah, Mom and Dad never could keep you in either. So Dad always said. I mean, it wasn't any better once, as you got older, you disappeared more and more, and Dad's just like, don't turn out like your brother, don't, and, reverse psychology, and, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you're our big brother, we've always looked up to you, and...
I would have preferred that you didn't follow in those footsteps, because, I mean,
Well,
here we are now.
there hasn't been a lot of work available, and it's good money, and it takes care of Dad. We we do what we can to survive, you know? You weren't there.
I know. I think it would be good for you to go to the enclave, you know, join our father then there. And I'm sure they'll find some work for you both to help out.
Is it safe there?
Well, I want to say yes, but then that fucking rich asshole showed up and set houses on fire before blowing his head off. Other than that, it's pretty safe, I'd say.
They kind of exchanged looks like blew his head off. What?
It's a
Gnarly.
long story.
If I may for a moment,
Hmm.
Aldrin, the thing about the Enclave is that you won't have to worry about food or shelter. That's kind of the thing. Your basic necessities can be taken care of as long as you're willing to contribute. So from there, it's merely learning to be who you want to be. You won't have to fight so much worrying about those little things.
Sounds pretty good to me, to be honest.
And if it makes things easier at the
We're not
enclave,
afraid of some hard work.
if it makes things easier at the enclave, you can use my house. But apparently, we're gonna be out here for a while, so
Okay. Just keep in touch.
I'll try. And both of you keep away from meddling with people that will get you on the shit list of underground organizations.
Yes, but we may still have to come up with a resolution for that one.
Yeah. Which, the whole modifying memory thing, at this point, would have to be done on all of us, because, I mean, we all know his name now.
Do we know his true name?
Do we know his true name, though?
Well, he gave us two, so
Well, that's the thing with dragons.
either
Well-
50-50 or there's a third one.
Easy way to do this, Petra, Mara.
They did mention it last time whether or not you caught it. But they did let it slip last time. Do you want me to do you want me to tell you, or are we just gonna leave this in character?
Wonderful. So our terrible memory works for us in this situation.
Yes.
I do have a second name in my notes. Other than Rag.
More reason for the audience to go back and watch the VOD.
Yep.
Yeah.
Follow that YouTube channel.
We'll be back in an hour.
All right, everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe and click that bell button. Never miss an episode.
I love you guys so much.
And today we are sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Every time. Every time.
You hear a bit of oh god, I forget the word. Some clatter. Yeah. Wow, you read my mind. You hear some clatter coming from the other room, and you hear can somebody come and give me a hand? I need another pair of hands, please.
The sisters hop up and help.
Well, if memories are what we're looking at, then Bors and I had discussed the potential of going to the Fae. We have some experience with that. And as long as we're careful, then it's possible that they might be able to assist. But we are going to have to be extremely careful.
That makes sense.
Now, if it isn't about memories, how would we go about maybe changing a true name? Is it possible?
Rog will come back with a bunch of ingredients and hot water with Mara and Petra and say, so what's that about my true name? What you guys got?
Is it possible to change your true name by either changing the meaning or changing maybe a pronunciation syllable, a renaming ceremony, something of that nature?
Kate, I'm assuming that's a no.
No, not that.
So, no.
Not that you're aware of.
No, absolutely not.
Maybe the Fae would know.
Well, I've been here a long time, and I know basically all there is to know about my who I am and what I am. Now I can assure you, this is a no-go, amigo.
The memories it is.
Well, if you just don't say my name, why we could just all skedaddle out of here. I'm just about done with this desert, anyways, and people don't appreciate my presence anymore. And
I worry about the Shadow Brokers coming a-calling.
Yeah. We would gladly just not say your name to anyone, but they will try to have our heads. All of our heads. And I look at my sisters as I say that to kind of get the point across.
And they stay silent and just kind of swallow loudly. We're not gonna say anything. We're just... We're in over our heads here. We don't want to lose them.
Well, I guess the question now is, who knows how to get to the Fae?
I think at least 3 of us do.
Show me the way to go home.
Let me take you guys to the big map for a second.
oh, hold on, let me grab my map. I'm just gonna lay it down here.
Okay, you guys are currently. Woo! Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay. You guys are currently here.
Mm-hmm.
The Phalos is up here. Basically in the opposite direction that you just came from.
So we'd have to get past Orthodono and the Shadow Brokers. Probably take a pit stop at the Swamp of Sorrows at the Enclave, and then push further to the Phalos.
We would essentially go home and then go from there.
I mean, if the goal is to drop off the sisters at the Enclave.
Another thing that you would know from this map as well, Aldrin, the Obsidian Obelisk is where the White Court is said to reside.
Mm. Scrolling up to my notes because I remember something being said about the White Court. White Court. Where was it? Right. Tristan's sister was taken by the White Court.
So, that is where we are.
Well, how did you get the information on his sister?
Tristan's body. We questioned it.
So I guess that's the question of your sense of duty or responsibility for that.
Because what we got from his body is that his sister was taken by the White Court, and he wanted to expose the corruption in Orthodono. Apparently the Queen is just a puppet for a secret council. The princess was said to be ill and not seen in a long time, which could be that she was taken by the vampires, or that's a whole other thing as well.
Well, I don't know if it was in that point or not, but I remember us being told at some point that, like, the White Court was specifically trying to use her as leverage against the mother.
Or, yeah.
I don't know. Because, yeah, it's over here. Is it something we want to get involved in?
I got a bad feeling about Citrini when we met. So I don't really want to do her any favors, but does that warrant leaving the daughter in the hands of the White Court?
But I guess really, who are the White Court?
That's a good question. Kate, who are the White Court?
Roll me a history check with advantage, Aldrin.
Alright, let's roll a d20 twice without any modifiers. Not great.
Let me see. I know it's in here somewhere. They're known as a mercenary group with a reputation for killer parties.
Well, I mean, that sounds worth a go.
The question is, which one is our priority? Getting memories scrambled, or getting to the White Court?
If ever that helps your questioning, if you're able to keep the two girls out of this area, I think it's about time that I myself left. So, if that helps you put this objective on hold.
Yeah, going to the White Court. Well, it would make us take a detour away from Otterno. I'm not against.
Do we necessarily have to go back to it, or Orthanor?
It would be better to avoid it altogether. But
I think it's
it's
just a
in
matter
the
of the
general
road.
direction. Right.
Kind of like
Yeah,
all roads lead to Orthanor.
I do want to make sure that Mao and Petra are safe as well. And brought to the Enclave.
Well, then it sounds like we're decided. We avoid Orthanor by going and partying.
Sounds good to me. I like a party.
And if there's one thing I'm good at, it's finding things out at a party. So, between the two of us, we should be able to discern something about the sister.
And worst comes to worst, I can always sneak around in the dark.
Well, that's what I meant by the two of us.
Hmm.
I'll be the one wearing lavish clothing and having a dance. You'll be the one sneaking around in the darkness that they can't see.
Indeed.
Mara's gotten pretty good at sneaking around in the dark. I'm more the one that's better at talking my way out of situations. Or into situations, depending on the job.
That's the spirit.
Well, how good have you gotten into sneaking in the dark? Let's see it.
Let me roll a d20 and see. $16?
It beats my passive perception.
Woo. It matches mine.
It's like that scene in the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes where he like peels away from the wall
Mm-hmm.
to the urban camouflage thing. She like grabs a couple of shawls, throws it over herself to kind of blend in with the sandstone color, and then kind of like, but Arapsis like watches her do this and is just like able to track.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ooh, I've seen this trick before.
Alright, that's pretty good. Is there any, like, shadow in the room that we're in?
Yeah, it's at sunset, so
Mm.
there's definitely a shadow in part of the room.
I think Aldrin is probably gonna step back into that shadow and kind of walk around in darkness and just come out another spot.
Whoa, that was so cool! How did you do that? That was amazing.
Honestly, I'm not really sure. It just works.
That's so cool. Ah. Well, Rog, you said that you had plans other than tea?
Yeah, of course. If if you want, well, well, you guys sure you don't want to drink the tea?
I'll drink the tea.
Wait, it might be better if everybody together. If we want to do something else, it's totally fine though.
I want to roll insight on that. He's very eager for us to drink the tea.
Yeah. Sus.
Mm-hmm.
Boris drank the tea earlier and didn't have like symptoms. Well,
He had
it
coffee
seemed-
earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he drank it and he doesn't have the
Well,
same symptoms.
I've had
Where
quite a
is
few
he now?
things in my life, so fuck it.
I mean, I'll try anything once, twice if it tastes good.
Oh.
Or feels good.
That part.
Kate, do we roll something? What do you think? What are you thinking?
Oh, yeah, I'll roll a... What's your, go ahead and roll insight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can't remember how to do that on the roll
No,
20.
that's for... sorry, I meant that for Aldrin. And then I'll do roll 20. 12.
Meets it, beats it.
Well,
So, you're picking up that like Rog is really eager, but you don't sense any malice. Like he just feels like he wants to share something with friends. You feel a hint of
excited.
loneliness.
He's excited for company. He's just like, come
Yeah.
on, join me. It's a tea party.
But there's definitely something up with the tea.
He's gonna share the good shit.
it's a tea party and I'm a pretty fucking princess, so I have to drink the tea.
Heavy as the crown.
Indeed.
So if you guys want we could go on with our little tea party. I have to let you know though, we might be unavailable for a couple of hours afterwards.
Totally normal.
Oh, this is
Does-
the good shit.
Yeah. I thought might as well. Yeah, we have nice company, and this thing's just rotting away in the kitchen anyways. So. You, Aropsis, come here and have a sniff. Tell me, can you identify that? You look like somebody who likes to have fun. Maybe you've tasted something like this.
Well, I can try. What would I roll?
Nature.
I'm only semi-proficient in this. Except for that roll.
Oh shit!
Actually, I swear to God, every time I roll nature, I roll stupid high, even though I have a +1.
Hell yeah!
Just attack enemies through nature.
I beat boars on multiple rolls. And it was just like, all right, sure, yeah, uh-huh.
All right.
So what is it?
It is a variety of herbs and spices, but you immediately get the sense that this is an enchanted tea of some kind, which you've never seen outside of the Feylost.
Well, I've never seen this in a number of years, really. Not since the place I just referred to as home in some forgotten way. So that will be fun.
Yeah, and if you've ever had something like this, I think you have an idea of where we're going. But you've never had mine. I have I have a way with tea, and I've enhanced it in my very own way. Can we have a show of hands? Who here has done drugs before?
Mara and Petra immediately raise their hands.
Disapproving glare.
I raised my hand.
Obviously.
Yeah, Wenrish's hand stays down.
Does ale count?
Well, what's the most ale you've drank in a single sitting?
Enough to where I didn't remember the day.
Oh, you'll be fine. You though, and I will point at Winrish. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you.
Okay.
All right, so everybody sit down in circle. Here's your cups of tea, and I will hand everybody a cup of tea. And Winrish, you take this cup actually, and I will hand Winrish a cup that is half full instead of just completely full.
He takes and looks down at it.
I'm gonna nudge
something.
Zedish to like scoot over closer to Wenrish in the circle, and we're gonna like close the circle a little bit.
Oh. All right, don't
We're
drink
just
it.
getting close and comfy.
Oh, that's adorable. All right, don't drink it yet. Just wait for my go. And Rog, yeah, go ahead.
Are we sure that we don't want Renrish in the middle of us, Arapsis? I feel like one of us needs to be on the other side.
I'm completely okay with that.
Let's do that. That way we can both catch him if something happens.
Is this going to be bad?
No, it's actually going to feel real good.
Winterish sandwich.
It's really warm.
It's a literal holy sandwich.
Ah!
Nice.
Wenrish again, just staring at the teacup, trying not to make eye contact.
All right, don't drink it yet. I'll just take position. Rog will go to the to the end of the room, and you'll see Rog take deep breaths, and with each breath, you feel as if the sun is slowly coming back, but it's not blinding you. And with each breath, you also feel as if the temperature was rising, but not in an uncomfortable way. It's a really comforting warmth, just like when somebody you love or a family member that just hugs you when it's cold. It just feels warm and very comforting. It kind of warms your soul with each breath, and we'll do that a couple of times, and he'll turn around to each and every one of you, grab a cup of tea, lift it up, and say, "Cheers!" and he'll start slowly drinking it.
Cheers.
Kampai!
Oh wait, no, the rep says this is a sipping tea, not a. Oh. He'll be fine, I'm sure. Looks experienced. All right. This will take this will take a couple of minutes to take effect. In the meantime, let me start the ceremony. It'll make things even better. And Rog will start doing some sort of interpretive dance. And after a few movements where he's kind of you can feel like some wind blowing, and it feels as if Rog is kind of flowing with the wind as well. And as the seconds pass and he's doing his dance, you also, it feels like his movement become longer, but it's not just, they're not slower. It feels like when he moves his arms, it's like his arms grow longer and longer.
and they start getting blurry a little bit. And he'll come next to Dustin, and he will say, "Join me. Come on, get up.
Um,
Come on, don't be shy."
uh,
He'll grab both of your hands and lift you up. Young man, do you play any musical instruments by any chance?
No.
Surely
Music,
you've
no.
surely you've or any physical activity you like to do, any sport, any something. Name me something you like to do.
I mean, outside of swordplay, all I've ever really done is
Then swordplay it is. And Rog will mime unsheathing a sword, and he'll take a step back and point the imaginary sword to you, and wait for for you to do something.
So you're basically miming the sword. You don't actually have like a sword that Dustin can see, right?
No, indeed.
Okay. Well, you don't have an actual one, but shadow swords aren't necessarily a bad
No.
thing, and he'll mime it.
It's just for fun. Come on. It's theater of the mind. Come on, unsheath.
And he mimes out drawing a two-handed long sword and meets yours in the middle.
Oh, you've got taste. And Rog will start play fighting with you with imaginary swords, but he will try to let you have the lead, and he'll just follow your movements to make it as comfortable as possible. And as the hits go, you're so focused in what you're doing that you almost feel like you're really wielding a sword, and the hits are really there, but you don't feel a sword, but in your mind it's still there, and you feel like your movements are getting slower and slower, and it feels kind of comforting. After a couple of hits, Rog will step back, look at everybody, and shout, "All right, everyone, now get up! It's your turn. You, Aldrin, what do you like to do? And don't tell me play fighting. This has been done before."
I just like to quietly watch life go by, I guess. Watch how
This
people
is
interact.
no fun. This is no fun, Mara Petra. Come on, you know him. Take him.
Other than, well, he used to like to tell us stories when we were little too. I mean, on nights that Dad was out late working and he had to put us to bed, I don't know. He's always sneaking out, but always made sure he was there to tuck us in. I kind of shrug.
Come on, Aldrin, just be, like that shadowy, mysterious you.
How about we close our eyes for a second and you hide, and we try to find you afterwards?
Sure.
All right, everyone, close your eyes. You've got 5 seconds. 5, 4,
I just
3.
walk into the shadows.
2.
Oh, good.
And nobody's counting at this. Nobody's counting at the same pace.
What comes after 3?
I can count
4.
them all.
I'm gonna roll for the sisters. Oh, now they have no clue. He's so fast. How does he do that?
Herapsis,
Gotta
play
learn
us a song.
tricks.
Winrish, try and find him. Find Aldrin. Where is he? I wonder.
The whole time, Winwish is looking. Owen is sitting right behind him.
Dustin is tripping balls and singing to himself. He forgot the game.
He's doing like Tai Chi and heavy metal armor.
Unfortunately, you do not find Aldrin.
I feel like I was just staring at him, and then he wasn't there anymore, and it's... Did your arms get longer?
Oh, it can do.
It's weird, right?
Just try to find Aldrin. Keep searching, but be very sneaky.
Aldrin, roll me another stealth check.
Sure.
There's no way that Wenrish can. There is no way that Wenrish can find Aldrin.
Not even with a
I'm
natural.
literally the whole time I'm standing behind Winwish.
How close is Wenrish and Aldrin to Dustin? Like, are we within like 10 feet of each other?
I would say at this point, yes.
Dustin's just kind of chuckling.
How far up is this window?
Probably hard to tell in your condition.
Oh no. Oh
Either
no.
2 or 50 feet.
I'd say about 20 feet.
Okay. We're just gonna get up and walk along the edge of the wall. And just kinda...
Rog will stay close to Wenrish to will walk alongside Wenrish just to make sure.
I'm not sure, but he could be out there. We should go out there. Just out there.
I'm gonna tap Winwish's shoulder, and the second he turns, I'm gonna turn along to stay behind.
It's delayed, but he does turn. Okay. No. Weird. So yeah, back to out there. We should go out there.
Oh, not now. Let's just enjoy our time. Let's stay here in a secure environment for the moment. In the meantime, I asked Erapsis to sing. Is Erapsis doing anything? I asked Erapsis for music.
It was a 9 performance check.
Yeah.
So
What does it sound like?
The music in Sea of Thieves when you're drunk.
It's... You know, the funny thing is the only thing that Erapsis has is like a penny whistle too. So it's like absolutely the terrible penny whistle solo, but out of tune.
If only somebody had a slide whistle at their desk.
On my tone.
Oh no, the noise canceller on Discord is doesn't want to pick up my slide whistle.
Oh.
Hold on.
No. I knew you had it. Turn it off and do it again.
I don't know how to uncheck that.
You just
anyway.
click on the noise suppression thing next to the disconnect.
Yes, that is the thing.
And just kind of sits. At this
Echo?
point, can it like a little kid swinging legs out the side of a window?
And
Mara and Petra start to rave, but to the music in their own head, so they're like not in rhythm with each other at all.
and last but not least, what about you, my beautiful red-skinned friend? What do you feel like doing? What does your body tell you to do right now? You feel like moving. What kind of movement you want to do?
I am gonna grab Arapsis's hand, and I'm going to nod knowingly towards them, and we're gonna do a tiefling dance.
Oh, we're doing this now?
Yes.
Is that what they call it nowadays?
It's like as white as saucers.
What does
You have
this
to
look
roll.
like?
You have to roll on the. You have to pick the
Hold
song
on.
though. What is it gonna be?
Hold on. I gotta pull up my list.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just
I have a plus
Just-
5.
Roll with
use
advantage. Roll with
natural.
advantage.
Just perform naturally.
Starts taking off clothing. Oh my god!
Wow.
I'm leading. It's fine. I'm leading. It's fine.
That advantage won't help these rolls.
I swear it's not usually like this.
All right. So we are gonna go with "Every Time We Touch" by Cascadia.
It's already playing through my head, and I'm not gonna try and sing it. But yes, I love it. Now, are you play? Is it the original slow version, or is it the like poppy?
It's the dance pop
Yeah.
version. The
You gotta have a
classic.
beat.
Oh, actually,
I'm
I
also
have a better
curious.
gift.
I'm just laughing at all the gifts in chat.
Because Pedia actually redid the fucking Breakfast Club dance.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm also curious. I'm going to try and tune in on Uldren's location. And what is Uldren? What is Uldren doing? Is he standing perfectly still? Is he like moving in any sort of way? Has he
He
come
had,
out of hiding?
I'm kind of just at this point. I'm just sitting next to Winwish that still can't see me.
well, I just rolled a nat 2 for your perception check. So yeah, you really don't have any clue where he went.
Question: can I feel the crown?
Ooh. Yes.
So I kind of have an idea of where he is, but he's really difficult to.
Yeah, so I'll roll with advantage. Yeah, he's still too stealthy.
Okay, I love that. And as everybody's doing their thing, Mara and Petra are having a little party. Rapsis and Zedish are dancing. When Rish is still looking everywhere for Uldren. Uldren is hiding, and Dustin is still doing some play fighting. Whenever each and every one of you moves or look at somebody who's moving, you can almost see a faint bit of light that is following the trail of their movement and is slowly swirling through everyone. And this will go on for about a couple of minutes, and all of you will slowly start
feeling a little more warm and fuzzy inside. And even if Rog is not right next to you, you feel as if he was as if he was inches away from you, but he's on the other side of the room, but he's also extremely close to you. You can feel his presence, even though you know that rationally is on the other side of the room. And Kate, is this the moment where we roll?
Yes, I need everyone to make a wisdom check.
I've been doing so good at these. At anything.
Not one.
I believe in you.
Nope, not that one here.
Nice.
Average fighter. Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Told you to sip.
That's impressive.
Wow.
So, our two rangers both gain a charge of divination.
Ooh. What's that do?
It's a spell.
Can we
right?
see into the future?
I'm waiting for it to load.
Yeah, it's a spell.
You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The GM offers a truthful reply. The reply may be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen. The spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as casting additional spells at the loss or gain of a companion.
But since it comes from Rog, your answer always comes in the form of a smut book title.
So yes. Yes, you gain 1 charge of the divination spell.
Oh, I can see two of you are feeling, or especially feeling what we're doing. And I think about now you'll slowly start to feel the effect of the tea wear down, but not completely. Like you feel more grounded, but it feels a little bit more like in control, as if you've had just a couple of drinks, but more trippy. All right, everybody, come and sit back down, please.
I'm gonna dance my way back over.
Wenrish is already sitting on the ledge. I think I found him.
And when Rish is just holding a saucer.
No, he's just, looking into every shadow that's out in the distance. That one looks like him right there. You see that one? Right there? Right there.
Oh yes, it does look like him. Aldrin, is that you?
Owen kind of just leans closer to Winwish and like, no, I think that one on the left there looks more like me.
That one on the the
That's
left.
right, it looks more like him.
I don't know. That one's kind of dark. I can't really see it. Maybe we should try a little further back. I think he's gone. He just left.
Yeah, I don't see him anywhere either.
We're never gonna find him.
In the meantime, Dustin's just snickering.
Right.
He hasn't
yeah,
stopped giggling this entire time.
I'm just imagining like you know when when you do something that impresses a child and they have just like the purest, most authentic look of awe and enjoyment. This is what I'm picturing Dustin watching this scene happen at the moment.
So, as the effect of this potent brew wears, let's explore our previous idea.
Right
I would
here?
like. Come
In
again?
front of everyone?
Oh no. I mean that's a decision for you to make later, darling. For now, maybe not. I would like for everybody to close their eyes for a second. And I need a volunteer. No, don't come all rushing at the same time. Who wants to volunteer?
All right, I'm in for it.
All right. Rapsis, I want you to picture in your mind's eye your deepest desires, you, everything you were inspired to do, your goals, your dreams.
And Rog will try to connect with you, and he'll say,
Imagine it in your mind's eye, your dreams, your inspirations, things that you hold dear. Describe them to us. They will see it as if it was their own.
Oh, well, I guess I spoke up faster than I should have.
Let's start simple. Describe to me your favorite dish.
Oh no, I can probably still tell you the first one.
Go
It's
ahead.
just not quite what I would have expected. It would simply be home. A true home. A
And what does
place to
it look
feel
like?
safe. A place to exist and be loved. And to have family.
with every word that Arapsis speaks, you can feel the weight of every word pressed inside of your mind. You can feel it, you can see it, as if every word that he's uttering was to be coming from inside of your own brain.
Come on, keep going. You're nearly there.
Well, I mean, family can mean a lot. And I don't believe I've even begun to dream what that would mean. But it's all I could ever hope for.
This is beautiful. Well done.
Rog will walk slowly towards Zedish.
It's your turn now.
Desire is a funny thing. I desire to know who I am and what my purpose is. And for those around me, looking at Erapsis. For those of them around me to understand that they do have a family. We may be tiny, but we're here.
Thank you.
Then Rog will walk over to the next person in the circle, Winrish. And what about you, Winrish? What is it you feel? What is it you see?
Deepest desires. I mean, don't really know where I fit in, where my place is, where my role is. So, I mean, definitely want to stop the people in authority, in charge, who have fed us so many misinformation, so many lies, and just to really hurt people. So there's part of me that wants that to stop,
You
and
want
wants to
to
be able to stop that.
you want a world that is more just and more forgiving?
No, the world isn't just or forgiving, but I want a specific group of people who are specifically unjust and unforgiving to no longer have the ability to harm. Yeah, harm.
And uh as when Rish is being a little vague, what kind of image can the rest of what kind of image or feeling does everybody else in the group feel or see as you're saying those things?
He's definitely thinking of a windowless room. So while he's sitting at the window, it's very much very dark, very alone. But yeah,
Thank you. Grog will give you a very gentle tap on the shoulder. Move on to the next person in the circle.
Dustin.
Dustin. Oh dear, Dustin. Your inspiration, your dreams. Share them with us. What is it you feel and see? Dustin is snoring and he's passed out, dying.
Like this entire time, he's been just kind of like stifling laughter. Starting to tear up from laughter, but the laugh kind of begins to fade as he thinks more and more. But there's still tears. And he can't even really put it into words, but he's only able to kind of like in kind of like a regretful or mournful voice just gets out 3 names. Dell, Bodrick, Sasha.
And what kind of weight does everybody feel as you list those names?
Regret, fear, uncertainty, and a cold chill.
Thank you. Rog will walk over to Aldrin. And for some reason, I'm kind of just picturing Aldrin like he's probably mildly tripping balls just like everybody, but he's in the group. He's probably the one who's trying the hardest not to show. Would I be correct?
Pretty
What does
much,
Aldrin
yeah.
look like actually? Like what's his what what is he trying to show at the moment? Like is he embracing the feeling, or is he
Remaining
like trying to
stoic.
yeah.
Yeah, Olin kind of always has a bit of a stoic side to him. Kind of. He always feels responsible for the party in some way. Of like, responsible for keeping them safe and all of that. And I feel like I could probably tell at this point, after a few people have gone through that, there's not really words needed, and it's more like a feeling or a vision of like the enclave not being hidden, and just like not having to be hidden, and his family to be safe, whether it's by blood or chosen, just being safe and like people
You're
not
starting to
living
break
in
up a
fear.
bit, Grim.
God damn it. I blame Discord. Hold on.
I didn't want to interrupt, but we were losing bits.
That's it. But yeah, like the feeling of like he wants his family, chosen or by blood, to be safe, and for people to not have to be afraid of like the shepherds or anything coming after them just because they can do magic, for example, or just people not being afraid, not having to be afraid of who or what they are anymore is what he wants. Like he takes his role that he pretty much chose his role like by himself of being a protector, but it's not in a way that he doesn't want to be a protector. It's more in a way that he wants people to not have to need him to be a protector, if that makes sense.
As Aldrin is experiencing this and kind of in an abstract manner sharing it with everyone, how are Mara and Petra reacting?
They're just kind of staring at Aldrin and like kind of reach out to give him a hug, just silently.
And without exchanging a single word with Aldrin, but like still having engaged in a empathetic eye contact with him,
Yeah, yeah.
Rog bows his head a little bit in show respect. He will walk over to the edge of the window next to Enrish. He'll take one deep breath, and as he exhales, the light begins to fade a little bit, and we return back to what time is it at the moment?
It is now nightfall. So the sun has got this. You guys were kind of starting this at sunset.
So the kind of the quote unquote artificial light is fading, and you're slowly returning to the actual time of day and nighttime.
Yeah.
And you can feel like you can feel and hear his exhale, and as he finishes the exhale, you slowly feel the effect of the tea fading. Thank you, everyone. It's been
been a while since I've experienced such a deep connection with other people. All of you are truly special. Now, would you like to talk a little bit, or are we heading for bed?
I'd say bed. It's a late night. It's been a long day. We can tell stories
Agreed.
tomorrow. To bed?
Yeah. Let's get some rest.
And Rog will lead everybody to the to bed.
All right. Any other preparations or conversations you guys want to have before actually falling asleep? Going once, going twice. All right, no. Long rest, y'all.
Woo!
Yay!
And level up.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Oh, dang.
Trial by dragon.
Check.
That means it's feet time.
It
I have
Like
is.
choices I have to make.
FEET.
Yes. It's
It's always that time.
I'm just picturing Rapsis like waking up in the morning and be like, "It's feet time."
I have toes.
And just like a pure pedicure, a complete pedicure from base up, just everything comes but then comes out in heels.
And
Heels in the desert. How unpractical.
and when you wake up in the morning, Rog is nowhere to be found, but there is a fresh batch of pancakes and syrup are in the main chamber. Enough for everybody. And with that, I take my leave.
Thank you, Nerve. All
Thank you
right,
so much, everybody.
we're gonna go ahead and take about a 5-minute break. We'll be back.
Respectful comment.
And welcome back. You're left in the morning with a delicious breakfast and a goodbye note from Rog. Mar and Petra are visibly pouty. He didn't even say goodbye. Oh well. So where to next?
Well, I guess we're going to the Obsidian Obelisk, right?
Let's go have a party.
Why does Dustin have a level of exhaustion?
He didn't sleep.
Oh. Okay.
That was a lot for him.
Okay.
Like, I'm rolling with it for the roleplay.
No problem. No problem. I'm here for it. All right.
Said just like a baby.
Mara and Petra start packing their things. Let me go to the big map and check how far of a distance it is. For travel. Nope, that's the turn order.
I mean, it took us what, like a week
It's
almost?
about 2.5,
by
3
boat?
days.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got distracted.
So, any other preparations you guys want to make before heading out? Are you traveling on foot then?
I mean, unless Rag left us, some kind of means of travel.
We'll
We
say
don't
that
really have
yes, there are horses.
horses are good.
Let's ride the horses.
You're gonna make me yawn, damn it.
I'm the psychopath that doesn't yawn. Let's do this.
Alright. Who wants to roll survival, or who's leading the charge?
Just turn to Aldrin and rock, paper, scissors.
Sure.
Okay. Aldrin, odd or even?
Let's go odd.
Okay. Arapsis it is. I rolled a 4. So.
Mm-hmm.
Arapsis, roll me a survival check, please.
Got it.
Oh.
I have reloaded the page and everything. These dice are just good.
No, they're not. That's the point.
Poor you. So you guys spend your first day lost and lose a day of travel. The night passes uneventfully. You guys get up the next morning. Aldrin, do you want to roll me a survival check?
Yes.
Great protector of the group.
That was almost enough fucking 20. God damn it. I feel like our Arabsis and Aldrin are just like looking at the map and trying to like turn it 90 degrees every 2 seconds.
See,
like,
I told
is this
you
where-
that rock looks the same.
What the hell is going on here?
Feeling suddenly vindicated.
Alright, in your travels, however, you come to... I'll have to take, let me get the dragon off the map. And put the rest of you on here. Let me get you brought over.
Yes, what do we come to as you get the dragon off?
Fuck you.
A lot, usually.
You come across an odd-looking wagon drawn by a very large pig with a very cute little hat.
Okay.
That's
Um,
adorable.
I guess we should just try and talk to it first.
Approach with caution.
Well, yes, usually.
Do-
Hello?
First, the pig is wearing a hat.
The pig kind of snuffles and snorts in your direction, but there's no response.
Oh my
All
god,
right,
it's the
then.
cutest thing ever.
I guess there's this then. I will use my primal awareness to use my once a day speak with animals.
I want to hug the pig.
All right. And what do you say to the pig?
Let me hug you, pig.
What's a pig like you doing in a place like this?
Oh, kind of traveling. She's asleep right now. I'm just kind of getting a rest. It's hot. Do you guys want some stuff? She'll be out here in a little bit.
And you see the pig kind of like kick the wagon, and you hear a rustling from the inside, and out pops charming looking old elderly gnomish woman.
This is some Spirited Away shit.
Right?
Oh, hello.
Oh! I was just speaking to your pig.
Oh,
It's
Strawberry.
good to see that you woke up.
Oh, yes, just needing a bit of a rest. Strawberry here takes good care of me, gets me where I need to go.
That's understandable. I understand that you're a trader of some sort.
Yes, welcome to Heels on Wheels. I am Grandmother Octavia. I am an herbalist and healer of sorts, and I travel Efferia looking for those in need.
Interesting. What sort of things do you offer?
Well, there's always a good home-cooked meal. Well,
Kind of pats the side of the wagon. This is my home, so it's always cooked in my home. We've got some honey from the city of flowers, some various salves and mosses. We've got a lovely tea. Some elixirs, some things that help with the healing.
What do you think,
You
Strawberry?
offer directions.
What's that?
I literally turn and go, what do you think, Strawberry? What's good?
The tea's pretty good. I mean, I've had the honey before when, I stubbed my piggy toe.
Honey is always wonderful. You never know where it's going to end up.
Hopefully in my mouth.
Blush.
If you want something sticky, all you gotta do is ask.
Sometimes it's got to be slightly sweet.
Didn't realize there was an issue with that.
Yeah, not doing anything to dispel the whole idea that female tieflings are actually succubi.
I'm telling you.
Not a female!
Next place we come to, Arapsis is gonna get a succubus costume crafted.
Of course. Of course you would.
Be like, there! Not all women!
Well, whatever you are, is there anything that I can help you with? Any healing of the spirit, healing of the mind, healing of the soul, healing of the body?
Do you have anything that does the reverse?
You want to... I don't have any toxins or poisons, my dear. That is quite the opposite of what I do.
No, but you said healing of the mind. And, well, that's a very pointed statement, so you don't know if you don't ask. What if it was something you wanted to forget?
May have something with that. Let me check.
And starts flipping through. She goes back inside and you can hear her kind of rummaging around, flipping through a book, and then
I turn around and give the thumbs up to everybody else.
Over the cliff with a bow, just in case.
A few moments later, Grandmother Octavia comes out and holds up a small packet, a small little pouch, and she... Open your hand, child!
Well, it's not me that wants to forget.
Oh, I forgot to put Mara and Petra on here. Hold on. Yeah, keep talking.
I'm like, so not me. So maybe not my hand if this is going to work. Well, maybe there are some things I would like to forget too. I guess it depends on the effectiveness.
Well, the deeper the memory or the thing, the longer it's been ingrained in your mind, the more it may take. But this will at least help you forget last day, 2 the last week, 3 the last month, 4 you lose a year.
So, is it possible then to purchase these and keep them, let's say, as a last resort, a plan B, if we will? We could purchase these from you, and then, should we need them for them to erase, well, it sounds more like number 4, then we would have it available.
I think that we could come to some sort of arrangement for that. Yes. What do you have in mind? What is your offer?
Well, what sort of thing do you take in trade?
Well, any number of things. A happy memory. A song. Money. Gold. It depends on what do you need the least.
Well, I feel as though we have far too many songs between us. Perhaps we can offer a dance.
Ooh, that would be lovely.
DJ, play that funky music.
Let's see.
Sorry, I'm
Let's
changing
go.
the music.
Genghis Khan
I don't...
by Mike Snow.
I will post this video because you have to If you don't know the song, you have to just get it.
If you don't know, now you need to know.
You do.
I am afraid.
It's not
Dang
bad.
it, I
It's
hate
really
it when
good.
it copies the... It wants to copy like a Discord link rather than the thing I'm clicking. I hate that.
I am trying to I'm going back through the gifs in chat and trying to figure out what the hell. Oh
Look,
yeah, I have heard that. It's just been a while.
Yeah, but it's
You know,
got such a good beat.
Yeah, I can't play that during stream, but yeah.
yes, video unavailable.
You gotta
Such
click it on YouTube.
But anyway. Alright, go ahead and give me a performance check with advantage.
See if it works this time.
Much better. Alright, so you dance your heart out. Grandmother Octavia kind of clapping her hands and rocking back and forth to the beat. And she's like, oh, it's been so long since I've seen a good dance. Thank you. It's so appreciated. And are you sure there isn't anything else that I can help you with today? Do you need a ride?
Oh, well, sure. I think might have passed you 3 times. I'm not sure.
You offer directions by chance?
I can
Well, I mean, if
certainly
it's a ride
try.
in the right direction. Don't look a gift pig in the mouth.
We've been traveling for 2 days with no progress. I'll take anything.
Well, where is it that you're trying to go?
With the
Want
spire
me
of
to
what?
pick 'em?
It was the obsidian obelisk.
Yeah, that.
We look at each other like, spires? It's over the back. The obsidian obelisk. Yes, the obsidian obelisk. That's what we were going for.
Oh, yes, that place. You'll find that to the northeast. Just keep
If you
going.
happen to be
Just keep
traveling
going.
that way,
I can certainly travel with you part of the way. It'd be good to have some company, and should we, run into any bandits or anything, I can always clean you up in a scrape.
old. Everybody else good?
I'd like to. I'm gonna come closer. I'd like to roll insight on Grandma.
Okay.
Just get a general feel. Not great.
Well, she seems pretty straightforward and like just a jovial woman who wants to help people. Pig, on the other hand. I'm kidding.
I know enough Batman to know not to trust a pig.
All right, so you guys are gonna go ahead and travel, yeah?
Yes, we're going to take our 8 servings and try and use those directions to get the right place.
All right. You guys do manage to eventually make your way, thanks to Grandmother Octavia and Strawberry, and she bids you adieu, leaving you at a place not far from the obsidian obelisk, and you find... This is where I need to remove the dragon. There we go. A natural hot spring.
Hmm.
You're about an hour or two's travel from the obsidian obelisk, but you guys can easily make your way there from here. However, it's coming towards the end of a long day. Mara and Petra are desperate to. They're like, we're not used to riding this much. Do you guys
Can I make
always
my way
travel
down to
like
the water?
this? Yes, absolutely.
I'm immediately going to be down there testing the water.
Either like this or on foot, but that's pretty much the par for the course, yeah.
Yeah, Mara and Petra are gonna make their way down as well. The water is delightfully warm and bubbly.
How clear is the water?
Is very clear.
Okay. I wanna look if I see anything that's already made its home in those waters. If I see any signs of, like bones around the hot spring or even inside the hot spring,
Okay.
signs of a predator.
Roll me investigation.
Alright. Hmm.
No, you don't find anything.
Okay.
Bones tell me.
You turn back and Araps is
Tell
only
me
wearing a
nothing.
loincloth. All right, so a quick dip it is.
Oh, Boris isn't here either.
Ooh.
Poor Boris, he's missing out on all the fun.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I'm gonna hop up on this rock, and then I'm gonna do a cannonball.
Don't mind me, I'm just changing the music because I couldn't hear the other one. There
Well,
we
we
go.
will come down to the edge of the water.
It is, like I said, it is warm, it is bubbly. Your sisters have already climbed in and are like trying to rub whatever sore muscles that they have, like shoulders, and just trying to relax.
Gore, how far are the rocks?
It's about 5
Can you-
feet each drop.
Well, yeah. But can you jump from them? Boop, boop, boop.
You could probably jump from like this one into a deeper part.
Okay, because I want to go there. Or maybe just walking along the edge. That would probably work. There you go. Yay!
Way ominous for a hot spring.
A little bit, yeah.
It's the hot spring of doom.
It is about an hour or so goes by, and it's like early afternoon, so the sun's pretty high still. And it's around this time that you notice what seems like an eclipse happening. And it gets darker and darker and darker.
Well, there goes our third of an hour.
Well, I did
And then-
put the cactus blossom there.
I'd like to picture it as the further the eclipse progresses, the less people can see Aldrin. It's just like slowly fading.
Your sister's like, where the fuck did he go?
Are you in the water
Oh, wait,
still?
wait. I haven't moved.
I gotta go back into my notes to find this part. Hold on. Wow, that was a while ago. Okay. I would like all of you to make me wisdom saving throws.
That's gonna turn out so well.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't a 0, so I'll take it.
Right.
So everybody but Dustin and Aldrin take 8 points of psychic damage as you hear a scream just
Uh-oh.
rip through your mind. Aldrin, Dustin, you hear it but manage to shake it off.
Doesn't sound good.
Not at all.
A kind of piercing scream.
Can we tell where
Like
it's
it-
coming from?
It just seems to like echo in your mind.
Hmm.
Is it just sound or any words?
Just sound.
Or like just a shriek.
Yeah, like almost like a banshee shriek, but
Interesting.
I'm feeling kind of like a Hugh Jackman Van Helsing when
yeah,
the brides are going to hunt.
exactly. That's exactly. Thank you. Perfect.
Do I
Alright,
see anything?
I'm going through the rest of my note. I've lost my spot in my notes. Sorry. That's because it's in another document. Okay.
Relaxation time is over. Time for Zedis to get out of the water and
Yeah.
get ready for
Pouting.
shit to go down.
Pouting the whole time.
Yeah. No.
Oh yeah,
This
absolutely.
this is called,
Mad.
This is called I'm improvising, because I had other plans for the session and they're already fucked up.
That's to us.
Welcome
No
to
plan. No plan holds up to contact with the party.
Okay.
Sorry, not sorry.
You see flashes. You see flashes of various infernal-looking symbols, as well as a pool of blood.
Looking or actual?
Actual. Those who can recognize it. Or read it.
That's not a good sign.
What do they say?
It uh it says blood moon. And another says Baccaryn.
Well, that's less than promising.
Indeed.
Very much so.
What did it say?
Blood Moon Baccaryn?
Wasn't that the name of...
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Ugh. You think that means bad things ahead for the area around Orthadanor, or...
Do we think there's anything we can do to stop that?
How far are we from Orthadanor at this point?
About equal distance that it was to Lathamathor, so about 2.5 days.
At this point, all we can do is get there after the fight.
Depends. Does anyone know when there would be a blood moon?
Well,
You knew it
one just
wasn't
points
due
up to the
for
sky.
almost. You knew it wasn't due for almost a month. It's only been a few days. It's been about a week since you were given that information, so you're about 3 weeks out from when that eclipse was supposed to happen.
Yeah. Aldwin is just like, well, and just points up. I think now.
Dustin looks at the sky. I don't see the moons.
It's in front of the sun.
Is that what a blood moon is?
Zetish, you're
Never really
not
paid attention.
feeling anything weird from this, are you?
Nerd, am I?
Roll me just a straight wisdom check.
Ugh.
Scrolling.
What did an 11 do?
You were going to take a point of exhaustion from this, actually.
Ugh. I'm not feeling so great, guys.
Does that mean Zedish is Kryptonian?
That's right. Nothing but blue and red from you now on, darling.
I was not prepared to get this far into the story because I would also need another guest for what's coming up. So we may just have
44.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We're probably just gonna have to call it early and go find someone to raid. I'll be back with you guys here in just a moment, so don't go away. I'm gonna just
Cliffhanger.
deafen myself. Alright. Alright, everybody, thank you for coming for another episode of Efferia Unshattered, The Shepherds. I have been your humble dungeon master, Nerd Hala. Let's go find someone to raid. All right, we are gonna go raid out to. Let's see. Our friend Skitsmix, who is painting some lovely models. As always, friendos, don't forget to love each other. Please take care of yourselves. See you guys on the flip side. I'll be back tomorrow with more mini painting. We've got our Scooby-Doo one-shot coming up this Friday on the 19th at 7 p.m. Central. And we will also have the Shepherds back next week. So I will see you guys then. Don't go away.